discreetly in the hills north of Dundalk. At one time, this plant produced industrial alcohol. Now it's in the whisky business, transformed at a cost of almost £3 million. If all goes as planned, the whisky produced here will be ready for sale within 3 years, not only in Ireland, but abroad as well. And the man behind the project, John Teeling, possesses the confidence and enthusiasm of a true believer.
Well, what you have here is the whisky, the malt whisky as it's made, as it comes off the stills and gets put into the casks. And what we have at the far end here, which as you say I've only seen in the last 20 minutes, is the first samples here in the lab of 3.5-month-old whisky, which is taken out for testing and sampling. And as you see, it's starting to come to the right colour. It's nice for us to see that it's actually coming out the way you would expect it to.
This distillery is now producing around 4,000 cases of malt whisky every week. From here, it goes into storage to mature. The first bottles should be ready for sale by 1992.
First of the whisky would be about the third month in 1992, in small quantities as a single malt, increasing rapidly then through to the end of 1992, when we'll have about 4,000 to 5,000 cases a week of whisky.
Clearly, it's a process which can't be hurried. The whisky is matured for at least 3 years in these specially prepared oak casks. Cooley acquired its supply from its much larger competitor, the Irish Distillers Group. But now Cooley hopes to take on Irish distillers, not only in the home market, but abroad as well, although it doesn't plan to go it alone.
If you accept the fact that it does cost $50 to $100 million to develop a brand, it becomes very clear that we'll have to do it by joint venture. There's no possibility that a small Irish company can compete worldwide with the likes of Grand Met or Pernod or Allied Lyons, and we wouldn't try.
Clearly, the Cooley Distillery believes there's a future in the tough international drinks market for its particular brand of Irish whisky.